You know, that's probably going to lose us a lot of viewers by my continuing of this wheels thing.
Oh, probably, but
That's all right.
That's fine.
They're not dedicated anyway. They only wanted to watch episode 1. 1,700 views. Second one has like 500 or something.
Something like that. So here we are in the episode 6 video for Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion.
It's recording.
It is recording.
You'll cut that first part out.
I was going to leave. I was going to have the intro being like, oh, that thing about wheels. That was going to be the intro.
Yep, that sounds great.
So what happened in episode 5?
They were folding 1,000 cranes. Not really. They were folding a couple cranes because the woman came back, who is the poison gas lady.
CC or C2?
C2.
C2.
I was about to call him Light. His name is not Light. His name is Lelouch. Purposely breaks some china.
Oh, yeah.
So you think you got all the money in the world, you can just, oh, here, break this glass. No. Have a little respect. Tricking a blind girl. I'll never lie to you. In what, episode 4 or something like that?
He said that in episode 3. I'll never lie to you.
I'll never lie to you. Lies to her. What do you think this should show? Lie to me? No, it's not. Anyway, so this woman who jumped out of a window ends up being a princess.
That was Euphemia, the third princess.
Next to the Death Knight lady, who's the second princess. So she's now reigning monarch, it sounds like.
Yep. Cornelia,
we found out that, God, I just want to call him Anyang. What's the Jewish guy's name?
Ogi.
Ogi's Jewish because the 11s have been reduced to a number. And Jews were reduced to a number in Holocaust. Suzuki and Lelouch have the same outcome and desire, as well as the third princess, Yuffie.
Yep.
So same ideals. And
they all have different ideas, or at least Lelouch and Suzaku have different ideas of how they would get about that.
Well,
or Suzaku doesn't have an idea.
Lelouch has an idea. Suzaku's like,
he has no clue.
I have a problem.
Does Euphemia?
I don't know what to do with this problem.
Does Euphemia have a possible idea of what to do about it?
We don't know.
We don't know. We only just met her. I
think that she's coercive and manipulative.
How so?
She fell out of a window and then followed this guy around.
Followed the supposed alleged murder of your brother around and said, hey, take me to the ghetto.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not manipulation or coercion. I don't know what is.
I think that kind of covers the main things. Yeah, those are the differences with Lelouch and Suzaku and their arcs. Episode ended with Suzaku's apparently now going to the university or the academy, the academy that Lelouch is at.
He's planted. He's a bug. What's the spy terms?
I don't know. Plant, I guess, is probably accurate. I don't know.
I'm
not a spy. Said every spy ever.
That's yet to be proven. I don't know what you do with your time when I'm not around.
All sorts of things.
I've never seen you and Batman in the same room.
Nor will you ever.
See? Just walking from the distance.
Your Majesty, the remains have arrived.
I was just conversing with Clovis, actually.
Huh?
The project must proceed, without a moment's delay.
That's not cryptic.
Project Orange. I'm not even shaking my leg. You know, I think I could rock that white costume there. I think it would fit me well. I think that costume, that white costume that Poison Gas wears would accentuate my buttocks.
So do you think I think it's interesting that she chooses to still wear the prisoner
outfit.
white jacket garb, something. The stolen mask.
What's an 11 doing?
Excuse me.
He was a suspect in Prince Clovis's murder. But the teacher said the charges were dropped.
Suspicious enough to arrest, though, right?
An 11 here at school?
He is an honorary Britannian.
I know, but still all the same. Well, he doesn't look all that scary to me. Why don't we just talk to him? I'm sure he's totally...
7 years since we used this signal. Long time, huh?
I'm glad you're okay. I've been worried.
Alive and kicking thanks to you.
I was just returning the favor from 7 years ago. What about the girl?
I don't really know. We got separated during the fray. But you would know more about her than I do, right?
No. The only ones who knew anything were the inner circle of the Royal Guard.
And you? What happened at your court-martial? And why did you enroll at this school?
I'm as surprised as you are. What are the odds that we'd end up at the same school? Truth is,
What are the
someone arranged
odds?
for me to receive a proper investigation, and that person said that a 17-year-old should be in school.
Were all of these painted by Clovis?
Lelouch's mother and sister.
Such gentle colors. Very much akin to my brother.
What the? Is that Cornelia?
Relics of a forgotten age.
Those are pretty cool. You are right.
Dalton, in here, correct?
Yes, my lady. Shall
Like
we
tentacles.
Not for this level of resistance.
Understood.
Not quite like that.
Surrender at once, you feeble-minded 11s! No point in going after them one at a time, I suppose. Vermin. Rot like the filth that you are!
Hi, Lelouch. I returned home.
Hi there. Welcome back, Miss Sayoko. I've got a special present for you today.
Really? What could it be? His hand. Thank heaven. I knew it. I just knew you'd be all right.
It's been a long time, Nana Lee.
So tell me, you will stay the night, won't you?
I was wondering if there were onions in my book or something there.
So you can see him anytime you want to.
Is that true?
Well, I still have military duties, so I can't be here every day.
Oh, you're still in the military?
Don't worry.
I'm not
I've
crying.
been reassigned to the engineering corps. That's dangerous.
Oh, cool. Engineering, huh?
Oh,
Didn't even get
let
the
me
joke.
Just sit down. Unlike 7 years ago, we get to be your host now. I told you to stay in my room.
That boy out there. He's the Britannian soldier from Shinjuku, isn't he?
Talk louder.
Don't worry, it's fine. He's...
You're getting out, Jeremiah.
Lord Guilford, you see I'm innocent, don't you?
Well, it seems in the eyes of the court you are anyway, orange boy. Whatever the truth is, Zero got away. You've been demoted 3 ranks for failure. You have 2 options to choose from. Starting over as a pilot, or cultivating an orange farm.
An orange what?
Orange farm.
Enjoy it.
Sure. But,
Because orange.
Lelouch, I don't think we should be seen together at school.
Pizza Hut.
Oh, thanks for all the repeat business. Although the name on the account we debit has a guy's name on it, is that okay?
Huh? Trying to hide your mask, huh?
Unlike my Geass, the mask is a physical piece of evidence. Huh?
All right, Lelouch, the tea is ready when you are. That smell. Hey, did you order pizza again?
I'm racking up reward points. I'll be right down, okay?
Lelouch, maybe you should cut down on the pizza. You don't want a blubbery belly.
Just don't touch or rub it, okay?
Ooh, scary.
No one's really surprised when cats knock things over. Come on.
Huh? What the heck?
Yeah, I was wondering if that was going on.
They're just being cruel to Suzaku.
No, it's just... Hey, give that back! A cat! A stupid little cat! You've gotta be kidding me!
Huh? That wasn't my fault, was it? I didn't touch or rub anything.
School shenanigans again.
I think a cat ran off with something pretty important to him. Important? I'm not sure what exactly.
Because I can't see.
It was something of value to him. Because I've never heard my
Don't be
brother
mean.
sound like that.
I'm
He was
not. She said it.
hysterical.
Leave it to us. We'll get our hands on this thing before Lelouch has a chance to blink. Just you wait.
Maybe Colin. No, she's suspicious of me as it is.
Outsmarted by Bush.
Get it together.
Is that the mask Zero wears? Or am I crazy?
No way. Why would he?
This is a big wanted poster of Zero behind them on the board.
Sure, no problem at all.
Good.
This is Millie Ashford, your student council president. Cat hunt, everybody!
Cat hunt?
There's a cat loose on campus that needs to be rounded up. Put everything on hold, people. Participating clubs will get budget priority. And whoever catches our feline friend will get an extra special prize. A big old kiss from one of the members of the council.
Members of... Wait, like me?
You've been hanging around the student council, haven't you?
Wouldn't mind a taste of those lips.
It's not gonna be like some lame peck on the cheek, though, is it?
A kiss on the cheek would be fine with me.
Wait, we can choose where she plants it?
Huh?
Yeah!
There's no way that's how I'm gonna get my first kiss! What? From a member of the student council? Does that include Lelouch?
Actually, I would prefer Millie.
Could you get back in the closet, please?
I'm reminded of a Pro DZ Vine, where it's like when you show a friend an anime, and then you're like, oh, this is embarrassing.
No, it's not as bad as that thing you told me you.
It's not as bad as Koide Oshigoto.
Yeah.
Surely, why are you dressed like that?
The school seems so laid back.
In spite
Yep,
of the
that's
fact
what
that
cats do.
You suppose Suzaku will be all right in here?
Just like, despite the fact that they're in mourning for the prince that's dead.
I've made arrangements for that.
Suzaku! Lelouch! You're looking for the cat, too? Up there.
Suzaku, wait! Don't go up there!
But the student council president said to catch it!
Don't worry about it! I'll get the cat!
I was always more agile than you!
Oh, for Pete's sake! He always was an exercise nut.
Who's the lucky winner? Up there!
Suzaku?
Easy now. You don't have to be scared.
Suzaku, come back!
It's all right. Leave this to me. Are you okay? Yeah. Pretty calm for someone on the verge of death.
Hey, what's going on?
That transfer student just saved Lelouch from a really close call.
Yeah, but he's an 11.
He's my friend. Madam President, would you permit?
But he's not
me to
white.
the Student council.
Huh?
The pleasure is mine.
It's just Nina like, everyone's being nice to him, I'm scared.
And now, His Royal Majesty, the 98th Emperor of the Holy Britannian Empire.
All men are not created equal. Some are born swifter of foot, some with greater beauty, some are born into poverty, and others born sick and feeble, both in birth and in upbringing. In sheer scope of ability, every human is inherently different. Yes, that is why people discriminate against one another, which is why there is struggle, competition, and the unfaltering march of progress. Inequality is not wrong. Equality is. What of the EU, which made equality a right? Rabbled politics by a popularity contest. The Chinese Federation with its equal distribution of wealth? A nation of lazy dullards. But not our beloved Britannia. We fight, we compete. Evolution is continuous.
Evolution. Such a pretty little word.
Britannia alone moves forward, advancing steadily into the future.
Are those roses?
Even the death of my son Clovis demonstrates Britannia's unswerving commitment to progress. We will fight on. We shall struggle, compete, plunder, and dominate. And in the
Actually
end,
might be
the future
lilies.
shall be ours.
Because they're far too open to be roses. And there's the yellow center, so that's not roses actually, no.
So, this is Lelouch's enemy. Well,
Daddy issues.
Major daddy issues. Well, when your mother's dead, you know, family dynamic can change a little bit.
It's getting harder to count wheels.
Oh.
Because they're not showing them.
So that was episode 6. How many wheels were there?
I only counted one. One noticeable one, because remember, I don't count implied wheels. Because I don't think we saw the handicap girl, Nunya?
Nunnally.
None of your business. Nunnally. We always saw like her torso or hands. We didn't even see the top of the wheels. So my guess was 12 wheels.
You just got one.
There was one wheel.
Rivel's bike, right?
There was 2 wheels.
Oh, what did you get? What did you get then?
You for a second see when she's killing the rebels. When she jumps into the train track, you see the wheels for 1 second.
Oh, okay.
That's the only one that I caught.
Okay.
So there was 2 wheels, which means there's probably more that I might not have caught. Not really doing real good with this wheels thing. But it's all about trying. What Ralph Waldo Emerson? Life is a journey, not a destination.
Sure. I have no clue. And I have no clue what the heck I wrote.
Life is a journey, not a destination.
I did not write this very legibly.
So Lelouch had an old name.
Oh yeah, that was he goes by Lelouch Lamperouge, not Lelouch v Britannia, because you know that might give away that he's a prince. Basically.
You might want to change your first name too. I didn't. Okay. Well.
Why? What were you thinking?
I didn't think that they told us what his old name was.
Oh.
I didn't hear it.
Well, I know the very first end of the very first episode, he says, "I, Lelouch v Britannia, command you."
Oh yeah, definitely didn't catch that. I hear Lelouch, and I just imagine that that's his. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so the Royal Guard has an inner circle. Noted.
So Jeremiah is now being called Orange Boy by all of the people in the military, and he's been thrown back to the bottom of the ladder.
Yeah, seems that way. Life is rough on the up and up.
The very beginning of the episode, during the teaser, the Emperor had said to some robed person, "I was just talking to Clovis, who's dead."
They didn't give me a date and time in which this took place, so
Probably a flashback then.
maybe.
Okay.
It's anime. First off, secondly, I don't know. Kissing is a payment. So let's just pause right here for a second. I don't know about you,
Okay.
but last I recall, that would be forced sexual harassment.
Yes on the harassment, yes on the forced, maybe on the sexual. I don't know what a good definition of that would be, but yes, forced harassment for sure. Oh, you know what? I'll just give it to you for the sake of not arguing about it. I'll just give it to you, sure.
What else would you call it?
I don't know. That's why I'm like, I don't know. Like, good enough, sure. It's the unwanted intimacy, so. Intimacy.
Okay. Also, what's the deal with the law of student council? Seems to me they have a little too much power.
Oh, too much power of the school.
Well, everyone drops everything they're doing to go try and earn a kiss.
So, interestingly, the president, Millie Ashford, is the heiress of the Ashfords who run the academy. So I feel there's a little bit of favoritism with that happening.
That sounds familiar.
But okay, this is something, if you take a moment to think, that I really think that this episode is a little bit dumb, or at least if not the episode, Millie Ashford. She is really dumb. The Ashfords are sheltering Lelouch and Nunnally. Okay? They know who they are, and they're sheltering them and protecting them.
But their daughter doesn't.
But their daughter is just like, hey, there's this secret. Hey, there's this thing happening that this person here who's a secret prince in hiding doesn't want people to know about. Hey, let's get the whole school and public involved in figuring out what this is. So, yeah. I think that kind of breaks down a little bit.
That's not the worst part of the episode. The worst part of the episode is the cat. Look, if you've got a deadly secret, and I say deadly because they're going to kill you, you kill that cat.
You don't want the cat telling anyone?
You don't want the cat running around. You're telling me he doesn't have access to any weapons?
Probably does, but I mean, it's a cat.
Yeah, you kill it, you get back your item. I've played Pokemon, that's how this works.
I think there'd be an issue of running around with a firearm or other weapon around on campus.
But it's so implausible because cats. Anyway, so I feel like the writers put that in because they're like, you know what I really want to see? I want to see Suzaku save Lelouch from falling off a building. They're like, well, how are we going to get there? You spelling it out for me?
Yeah, so you can...
Look, the people like the mispronunciations.
I'm sure they love it. They love it to death.
Waiting for the comments. No, we don't! So Suzaku, they wanted him to save Lelouch's life. That'll put him back in good graces with the community.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how are we going to set that up? I got it. Cat. What? Just trust me. Let me write this out. Writes it out. That's not that great. No, we've already started drawing it.
This is the second episode we've seen so far where we kind of detour from, world scale politics and insurgencies to just like, hey, here's school shenanigans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a thing.
Noted.
It's an anime.
Yeah, but he's in 11. Prejudice.
And then
green-haired girl with the pony braid.
Mm-hmm.
Cut it out.
Yeah, but speaking though earlier about Lelouch just like falling in and Suzaku saving him, do you think Lelouch might have slid down the roof on purpose knowing Suzaku would try and save him? Or not try, but actually succeed in saving him?
Not above it.
I mean, I've wondered that just because it seems really odd thing, but also it's like that's the only way in my mind I can rationalize that happening. Is that Lelouch is like, oh no, I'm falling. But
yeah, not above it. Happenstance that the cat just so happens to let go of the mask.
Yeah.
Come on.
And ring the bell. Ding dong.
Come on.
I thought it was hilarious how those two schoolgirls were talking to each other right next to the giant wanted poster for Zero, and they see the mask on the cat's like, is that, I don't know for sure, is that the mask that Zero wears? Big
How
picture.
spacey are students? Very. Just ask me.
I can read the thing that I
anymore.
couldn't make out before, and it was just a comment of racist students, but we already knew that, so.
I also put down a couple to-do list items that I need to get done, and I forgot to.
Oh.
So.
Just like for life to-dos?
Yeah. Two emails that I need to write.
Do laundry.
No, emails.
All right.
Episode 6.
Yeah, there's another thing, though. The speech at the end, then. The
Daddy
Emperor.
issues.
So, how about that for a funeral eulogy?
People are different. Y'all are less than I am. Deal with it.
I think it's interesting because I remember when I would hear that there's a bit of like my mind where it's like, I mean, what he's saying makes some bit of sense, but it doesn't feel right at the same time. Like it feels right, but it also feels very not right.
It's because of where it comes from.
Right.
Pride. Seriously, didn't get your onion joke though. When you watch it back, you'll notice my facial expression. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, literally just watch you eat sausage. No onions involved. And then you're like, I wasn't crying.
And then you're like,
and then it hit me. like a bag of sausages. Blunk. Sausage face.
But yeah, but it was a note about basically how the Emperor was kind of talking about how we're a meritocracy and this is all great. We're the only ones progressing into the future. But yet at the same time, they have a hereditary system of government and her power of that sort. So there's kind of like a, we're this, except we're not type of thing.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know if he had any.
I mean, it's all, he's got a daddy issue. He rejected the throne. We see an image at the closing credits where he's a baby and he tears the cloak off and he's running away and his dad's silhouetted in the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you, Dad.
Yeah.
Mare.
Mare.
Episode 6.
Next time, episode 7.
The Stolen Mask. Felt like a filler episode. Filler.
Maybe about 80% was.
Yeah. Good.
It's
90%
okay.
was.
I think the arcing arc of the arc was basically school is full of racist people. Suzaku saves Lelouch. People become less racist.
Noah puts the animals on the ark. World floods.
All right.
Done.